Hello, and welcome to another edition of Noob Sauce's Tips, Tricks, and Guides. Today we'll be going through the fourth of the Soulstones, which is the Soulstone of Ice. As you can see there, it will take place in Blythen Bar, and the quest giver will be Duke Clark. When you talk to him, you'll get two options, and you want to choose I heard you are recruiting. And then you'll be put into a test battle. It's a real easy battle. You shouldn't have to have a party for it. It's one single guy, and he goes down 1 to 2 hits. As you can see, really fast. Okay, so once you're done with that, he's going to ask what the quest is, and the quest is he wants you to go find his daughter and try to bring her home. So, as you can see, it's in Cursed Abyss. Her name is Kina. You get two options here. You want to go on with the story, not just give up. And the next one will be, alright, perhaps I can persuade your father and she'll give you 20,000 gold to do it. Or, I have heard enough. Follow me home or I will use force. I've never done the second one, but if I remember right, it doesn't work. She'll just pretty much tell you to go piss off, and then you'll have to start over. So, choose the first option, and you'll end up having to go back to Duke Clark and ask him what the deal is. And when you talk to him, you'll tell him that you found him, but you're not going to tell him where they're at. And then you need to choose one of the two options here. I have promised Kina to persuade you. I will not reveal their location. Or your daughter has promised me higher rewards. I will not tell you. I believe the second option just provokes them to give you a little bit more money. It's not really worth your time. Just go ahead and start the fight. This fight I have brought my mage along with because for a single Borg this can be a very deadly fight. So if you're a Borg, I would advise you getting another person to go with you, and maybe even a human, but any other class should be able to deal with it on their own. Okay, after you beat his little battle squad, you're going to ask him why he wants them to come back so bad. Come to find out, he's promised to marry his daughter to Hades. And the only way to get rid of Hades, or the only way to prevent that from happening, is to get rid of Hades. He mentions that his daughter knows where an item is that will bring out the weaknesses of Hades. She tells you that the Holy Dragon inside of Tumulus 2 will be the place to get that item. When I was recording this, I messed up and didn't zoom in on the coordinates, but if you get to the second Tumulus, all you got to do is head northeast, and you should run into him. It's pretty hard to miss. So you have two options here. You can just choose Ugly Creature, I'm here to destroy you, and you get into this fight. The second option is that you heard he has a tummy ache, and then you have to go and get a carving knife from the Woodlinger Grocer, and then you also have to go to Blythen and talk to the master healer there and get a numbing agent, and then come back in and do surgery. That's the option that allows you not to have to battle. That would take more time than the battle, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this. So, you go back to Ash's Pit after you're done, and that's Sorcerer Hades. Now that you have the item, which just so happens to be the Ice Soulstone, which you cannot turn in yet, you do have to fight this. I would advise bringing a party because this can be a rather hard fight. If you use a dark blue teleport scroll, you'll be right next to him, so that's one option. When you get into this battle, as I said, this can be a rather hard battle. Hades drains and chaoses, I believe, or maybe the adds chaos, one of them do. I do have Electro Chain here with me again, so I'd like to thank him once again for helping me and allowing me to record this. And he's also the one that has informed me that the ad's weakness is Flash. I have my Annie off, so you can't really see the damage, but it does make the fight quicker, so we're just going to do it this way. As you can see, they do have pretty decent melee damage. As you can see, only 2 people got hit by the Chaos 4, and she does have a little bit of negative and max Chaos. So I would say they're probably pretty resistant to Chaos. A better option might just be Poison or Hypno. And apparently a little bit of Chaos Resist on your Centaur would be helpful. I wasn't really aware of that. I don't think I've ever been Chaos in this fight. But I guess we both learned something there. Okay, after you're done with the fight, he'll tell you impossible, I'm finished, I've lost all my power. And then all you have to do is head back to Duke Clark. For this, I would definitely advise keeping anybody who's helped you in this battle in your party, because when you go back and talk to Duke Clark and turn in the quest, he will give you every single person in the party, 200,000 gold. So it's a nice little bonus for anybody who's helped you. If you're running all your own characters and you got 5, I mean, that's 1 million gold, profit. So after that, you'll have to go back and tell Kina that she can come home now, and she won't have to marry Hades, and she'll give you another 20,000 gold. And then she will refer you back to the Elder of Night in Elder Zone in Woodlinger, which is where you need to go to turn in your Soulstone of Ice. So once again, use the give option and give the Soulstone of Ice to him, and he will identify it once again, and you will get another title for your Soulstones. Well, that's it for the Soulstone of Ice. I will be back to record the next and last of the Soulstones. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.